Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Got a little echo. I'm underneath the covered picnic tables, kind of like that one down there. There's Jim from Dallas. Jim's out walking, I think, right now. Pretty nice day. A little bit of a breeze. We actually got some rain overnight last night for maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. I was asleep, felt some raindrops hitting my hand, little mist, and it was coming down pretty good. I just don't think it lasted long. Honestly, I was awake for a few minutes and went right back to sleep. And there was a puddle on the ground when I came out of my truck this morning, so hopefully they got some rain in Port Aransas where they really need it on the beach. So if any of you guys are going to Port Aransas this weekend, hopefully the beach will be a little more drivable. Hey, I wanted to thank Mary. Mary sent me a nice gift through PayPal. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you, friend. That was very kind of you. And I got a joke from Dave. Kind of a birthday joke. As you get older, that you can be sure of two things. One is memory loss, and I don't remember the other one. So thank you, Dave. Yeah, I'm hoping I can call in the morning and get my truck looked at. And yeah, it's a weird feeling when you can't rely on your vehicle, or you don't have that confidence. Mark and his son invited me to Texas Roadhouse tonight for a birthday dinner, and that's all the way in Corpus, and I'm just not going that far. But it was nice of them to invite me. Texas Roadhouse is pretty awesome. I can hear the birds going crazy in the distance over on the little island there. Two little islands, I guess, over in Little Bay. You know, I was talking in yesterday's video about Maine, and just behind my dad's house there was like two small hills and a smaller house on that hill, and their driveway kind of went along where technically the front porch of our house would be. My dad's house was kind of sideways to the road, and we would walk up that driveway and go behind their house and go. It was just deep woods, and even now I look at it and it's nothing but woods. The area has changed a lot. The road that goes out to the dump has different things on it. Looks like different types of industrial work. I mean, nothing super big, but assembly places and things like that. They had added a hospital out there, but it's just a deep stretch of woods. And I remember one night my stepbrother Bobby and I went back in there, and we did that quite a bit, especially during the day. But we had made a fire, and I don't know if we were just sitting around the fire or cooking, and it got real dark, and we put it out. And when it came time to walk the path back home, I couldn't see anything, and Bobby could. So I basically had to put my hand on his shoulder. I couldn't see anything. I had no idea how he was able to stay on the path. It went left and right between trees, and I don't know how far we were back, if we were a quarter mile or a mile, but I found out much later in life, I had macular degeneration where I just don't see well at night. But that never occurred to me back then. There's me in the sunshine and me leaning back a little bit. So that's the first time I can remember that I just couldn't see well at night. And we played outside at night all the time as kids in Seacane, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Kick the Can ruled our universe every night. Played some other games, but at night it was Kick the Can, and I don't think anyone ever, once you were it for the night, you were it. You couldn't catch all those kids that were playing, you know? If you were it, I think, I don't know, did you have to catch everyone or only catch one player and then they were it? And you had to run, like once you spotted them, you had to run and put your foot on the can and say something like, 1, 2, 3, kick the can before they kicked the can, which was just about impossible to do. And then there'd be arguments about, did you kick the can? Did they kick the can before you said your whole spiel that you had to get out? So that was pretty neat. It's not bad out right now. It's maybe 9:15 in the morning. There's a pretty good breeze. I have a cover on my microphone and I have it in my shirt pocket. So I'm glad I have on a dirty shirt with a shirt pocket today. And when I'm done doing this, I'm going to get cleaned up, washed up, shave, all that stuff. But since I knew I would be sitting outside, kind of wanted to get this part done before it got too hot. Yesterday was not bad. I don't know, some days just feel hotter than others. Maybe it's my prep or the amount of water I drank or what I did to lead up to it. But yesterday I had all my filming for 2 videos done by like 10:30 in the morning, and I don't think I was able to get them up online until about 4 in the afternoon. And then at 4 in the afternoon I came to the beach. Actually, I used the Subway card that I got from Oline. So thank you again, Oline. And I used, I got a Subway sandwich, foot long. And I ate half of that for a late dinner and the other half about 8 at night. And went to the mail center yesterday. And I got some gifts in the mail yesterday. And they will be in tomorrow morning's video. So thank you guys. That is awesome. And a couple of you said you sent me things that won't arrive in time, but that's doesn't matter. That's still just very generous of you. And yeah, thanks guys. This morning I got like a official crap load of birthday wishes. So I really appreciate that. And I got a lot on Facebook, and I've gotten messages from friends today, so that's pretty neat. Like I said, Mark's son invited me out for dinner. My friend Bill and Lisa's son messaged me for happy birthday, and I talked about this the other day, but it's weird when your friends' kids that you knew since they were little are adults now, you know, so. Here comes navigation district dudes cleaning up. Can't believe some of the stuff people just toss on the ground. I do want to go to the library today. My tablet just isn't hooking up to Wi-Fi properly, and Mark's kind of a geek about that stuff, and I know they're not made to last forever, but just couldn't get it to hook up to Wi-Fi. He could get it to hook up to some Wi-Fis, but not other. And I'm just trying to keep it simple. So I'm probably going to, if Mark wants it, just give him that tablet. Maybe he does have a use for it, and start going to the library and just get physical books, you know. I do like the tablet, reading on the tablet, and it's a good way to store books or even download books for free. But if it's going to be a hassle every time, I need to just keep things simple. There's a fly. We have had a lot of flies lately, and not the kind that bite, but they're just annoying. And I've even asked friends if they've been bothered by them, you know, the ones that don't live in a truck. So yeah, The people that get the shower like twice a day, they're having fly trouble too, so I don't feel too bad. But Ethan had suggested to me that I might have a transmission problem, which I wish he didn't, because now I'm all concerned about that. So, but I have literally gotten 50 different opinions from you guys about what it could be. And what I need is a mechanic to look at it, tell me what it is, and fix it. Hopefully something I can afford. And yeah. Well, is there a big boat going by? Because we're getting waves. I feel like a boat went by. Getting waves behind us. They're in a hurry to get somewhere. There's some birders over there on the left with the big telescopes looking at the skimmers that are 40 feet away. We might get a visit from the navigation district guys here if they're emptying trash cans. There's a fly on my face. There's a trash can right there. There's a Matilda. Good morning. Nope. Maybe they're just on trash duty today. It's nice. Last night, I don't know, around 7 o'clock after I ate. I actually ate at the beach, but I got in the back of the truck and cleaned everything up and got it ready to go to bed and wiped off my shoes. My sneakers get covered in dust every day. And yeah, got all washed up. Little head to toe washing. Little liquid dial in a cup with a scrub brush. And I think that just helps cool me down at the end of the day. And then I filmed a pretty good sunset. Not spectacular, but pretty good. And that'll be in tomorrow morning's video. And like I said, the presents that I got yesterday from you guys, I filmed those, and those will be in tomorrow morning's video as well. And I got some nice gifts, so thank you guys. Pretty awesome. When I was in Wally World this morning, I've learned to go into Wally World and be by the cold case, and I try to answer my comment calls in there because overnight they can build up a little bit. I think I had like 38 comments to answer this morning, and it's just cooler in there than sitting in my truck or even running my truck and wasting gas. So I try to do that in Wally World, and I'm glad I was in there because Luciano had an emergency where he needed some soda pop. So I just gave them to him real quick this morning. He had his fire going, and I know he's busy, so I didn't see Luciano at all yesterday. And then when I dropped him off stuff 2 days ago, he asked me to move along so my truck wouldn't smell like smoke. I'm like, all right, good talking to you too, buddy. So, yeah, maybe I need a break. But today I was told I was a godsend when I dropped him off soda. Luciano does not drink water. I don't know how he survives, but I remember back when I was a kid. I remember when I was here working in 2001. We worked with. Was I the only white guy? Yeah, I was the only white guy working with a Mexican crew, and they drank Coke, not water. So maybe it helps deal with the heat and gives you a little energy to instead of eating food and feeling sick in the heat. But yeah, it took me a while to adjust to working in the heat. Now I'm trying to adjust just sitting in the shade in the heat, going to the library when I can. Our library has a really good Western section, and I've read some really good Western and Texas novels that I never would have heard of. And they have a pretty good selection of Elmore Leonard books that I like. And then they have a section with the new books, which isn't always great, but when I'm at the library, I'll read just about anything, you know. I don't really like to read political books. Because you're getting someone's view on what happened. But novels and history and things like that. But on just about anything, and I'll read occasionally one of those self-help books, but it's not really self-help if you're reading the book, right? Self-help is doing it yourself. So self-help is a tricky term. I was going to go to the, excuse me, the nice little bench up there. There's one umbrella and one bench up there, but there's a lady up there reading on my bench. Do you believe that? Yeah. A little hard to see out of these things. These are dark glasses. These are glasses for big heads, and they're not any bigger than normal glasses. But they were inexpensive, so it was within my budget. Good old Amazon. Yeah, so my main thing today is find some interesting things to film for tomorrow morning. I hope you guys like clouds and dolphins. And the clouds have been spectacular. And you guys are spectacular. I appreciate you watching, guys. I really do. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all your birthday wishes. Those of you that sent gifts, thank you very much. The real gift is you guys watching the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for sitting by the water with me today. Thanks for watching.